think now it's clear. Okay. So I think audio is clear now. Tell me, guys. Okay. So I think audio is clear now. Tell me, guys. Okay, perfect. So सब लोगों को नमस्कार. Now tell me whether you want me to continue in Hindi or English. Tell me, guys. You want me to continue in English or Hindi? Tell me, everyone, whether you want me to continue in English or Hindi. So today's topic is you can say it's an interactive session. Okay, so we'll not study anything, but we will discuss some important points in today's session. Okay, so now tell me. Okay, so English, you want me to continue in English? Okay, perfect. Ankit is saying both. Okay, guys. Okay, now today's topic is how to increase your study time. This is the most difficult question that you will face in your preparation. Okay, maximum students are struggling with that. They try to study, and after like half an hour or maybe 20 minutes or maybe 1 hour, they feel bored and then they stop studying. So how to increase that time? It's challenging, believe me. When you are starting new, if you have started preparation and if you don't have the habit of sitting for long hours, like 2 hours or 3 hours or 4 hours, it's difficult to get that number of hours instantaneously. Okay, so you have to devote some time. And there are some methods by which you can increase your time. So first I'm going to discuss those methods, and then I will take your doubt. Okay, you can ask me whatever your doubt is, whatever you want to ask me, that I will answer you. Okay, so let's first start with the small things, and if you follow those things, believe me, it will help you to increase your study time. Okay, let me first cover the introduction part, and then we'll start the session. Okay, so this is my introduction. My name is Asu Jangra, and I teach almost every subject in electrical engineering. You can start your preparation with me, and that's all. Okay, so those who are not financially strong, so for them it's a golden opportunity. Today there is one scholarship exam is going on, and you can give this exam up to 9 p.m. So you have to register it. The link is given in the description, and you can get the scholarship up to 90%. Okay, there is free workshop on 8th of August. This workshop is taken by Rakesh Talreja sir and Dheeraj Sardana sir. Okay, and the title of the workshop is the Topaz Blueprint to Success in GATE 2024. Okay, so you'll get the insight, and so you can join this workshop. The link is again given in the description. Okay, guys, so let's start our session, and let's discuss about those points by which you can increase your study time. Okay, the first point is you have to understand the concept. Okay, you have to understand the concept well. Why it is important? Because let's say you want to solve some problem. Let's say you want to devote some time on some particular question, a particular concept. So first you have to understand the concept. Now, without knowing the concept, if you are trying to study anything, if you're trying to get anything, let's say you want to, let's discuss about mathematics, and you want to differentiate anything, or you want to calculate maxima or minima. So without understanding the concept of maxima minima, you cannot hit the problem. So first you need to understand the concept well. Then only the confidence will be built up in your brain, and then only you will be able to attempt the problem. So first thing is you have to understand the concept. Devote as much time on the concept as much you can. Okay, I mean maximum time you have to devote on the conceptual understanding. This is very important. Maximum student, what they do is they try to cram the formulas. Don't try to cram the formulas. It will not help you. You have to understand how the things are working. Why we are studying this concept. What is the practical application? How things are working here. Let's say there is some theoretical concept. Then in theoretical concept, let's say you don't find the practical application of the concept. Don't worry, but you have to see all the angles of the concept. You have to see all the things in the concept. What if this happens? What if this happens? What if this happens? So this type of thing you have to understand in the concept. Once you understood the concept, then you can jump to the problem. So the first point is you have to understand the concept. Well, then only you can devote the time, no? Otherwise, how can you devote the time? You will get bored, and maximum student, they cram the formula, and in one or two problem, they can apply the formula directly. Okay? But after that one or two problem, if you go for the good problem, let's say some conceptual problem, if you jump to the conceptual problem, you will feel difficulty because you have not understood the concept. You just crammed the formula. So that's the main problem. Okay. So if you want to increase your study time, if you want to devote more time in your study, first step is you have to understand the concept. Okay. Devote maximum time on the conceptual understanding, not on the formula cramming or not on the final result. Because what the student do, they try to remember the final result. Don't do that. Final result will not help you. Okay. So don't try to cram the final result. The important thing is understand the concept, why the things are happening, why you are going like this. Okay. So that is more important. I hope you understood this point. If you want to improve your study time, improve your conceptual understanding. Now let's go to the next point. And the next point is, once you have understood the problem, once you have understood the concept, then you have to apply that concept and start with the basic problems. This is the main problem, guys. Even I have this problem. So you should be aware of that. Once you get the conceptual understanding, then don't jump to the difficult problem directly. Slowly you go to the difficult level. Okay. Slowly go to the difficult level, not directly go to the difficult level. Otherwise you will not be able to solve that. You will not be able to apply the concept because you are not that much strong in the concept. You have just prepared that concept. Now you need to understand how to apply that concept. And to get that idea, how to apply that concept, start with the basic problem. Don't jump to the difficult problem, guys. Don't jump to the difficult problem directly. If you jump difficult problem directly, you'll get lost. Okay. And eventually you will lose your interest. First understand the concept, then start applying that concept first on the basic problem, and slowly you go to the difficult problem. Okay, that's the key. That's the key to improve your study time. And let me tell you guys, while solving numericals, you will see that if you have understood the concept, you will see that while solving numericals, you'll not be able to, you'll not be able to remember at what time you have started and at what time you are ending. It means the time will go on. Okay. So numerical solving is a good technique. Once you understood the concept, start the numericals, but start with the basic numericals. Okay. Don't jump to the difficult numericals. Slowly you go to the difficult numericals. Okay. It means on some particular concept, take some 4 or 5 basic problem and then 4 or 5 intermediate problem and then difficult problem. Okay. This way you can take at least 7 to 8 problem on one particular concept. And believe me, by this way you will develop some confidence inside you and you can devote more time. You can devote more time to the study. Okay. So this is the main problem. Okay. This is the main thing. Next is problem solving. I have told you problem solving is the key. Okay. Problem solving is the key. Don't skip problems, because you will not be able to remember the concept. Concept can be remembered only with the help of numericals, only with the help of problems. It means you have to solve maximum problems. Then only you can slowly develop some sitting time. You can increase your sitting time. Find a library if you can find. Find a library where you can sit and where you can study. Okay, because in libraries, generally we have some positive energy. We find some positive energy there. So if you go to the library and you will see that students are, all the students are studying, or maybe other guys are also studying. So it will give you some positive energy. And slowly you will be able to devote more time on your studies. Okay. But first you have to understand the concept. Then you have to apply that concept on the problem. Start with the basic problem, and problem solving is must. Okay. Keep solving more and more problems. and you will eventually see that your time is goes on and you will feel that you have less time. Okay, you will feel that that thing. Okay, so this is the main important thing, guys. Now the next thing is make framework. Make a framework in your brain. That is very important. You have to make the framework how you need to study. Let's say you are starting network theory. So in network theory, you should make a framework in your mind that this subject contain this much of lectures and this much of time. Let's say this network theory is of 100 hours. It means you have to make a framework. I mean, you have to do some framework in your mind, and you have to think that, okay, 100 hours, how I have to devote those 100 hours, how I have to solve the problems, which problems I have, which workbook I have. So that framework should be in your mind. Then you will feel connected. Then you will feel connected. Because if you start doing problems now, randomly you have started some subject, let's say network theory. Some teacher told you, okay, start with network theory. You have started that. But you don't have any framework. You don't know how much hours this subject is and how much time you need to devote. You don't have any idea about that. Believe me, you will lose interest. And eventually you will stop studying. So don't do that. Make a framework in your mind that, okay, this subject contains this hours and I have to study on daily basis. I have to devote this much of hours on lectures, and then I have to pick the problems. I have to solve the problems on the particular concept. Okay, and adjust your time accordingly. You will feel connected. Okay, so that's more important, guys. Okay, next is set the target. You have to set the target. That, okay, and don't go for long target like in 1 month I have to complete that subject. Don't do that. Set the target for the day itself. It means today I have to complete that topic. Only this much of target you have to set. You can break that target. No? I mean, let's say in a daytime I have 10 hours. I have 10 hours to study. I want to study 10 hours, let's say. So what I did is I broke the 10 hours into 2 hours slot. I have decided that in first 2 hours I will study this topic. I will develop some concept. I will build up some concept in my mind. I have to attend the lecture of this number of lecture I have to attend. So that lecture you have to attend in first 2 hours. After attending that lecture, since you have made the framework, na? So you have to decide prior to the lecture. I mean, before attending the lecture, you have to be very, very clear that first 2 hours I will devote on the lecture. Then I will take break of 15 minutes. Then I will come back again, and for the next 2 hours I will solve these problems. Pick some problems related to that concept and solve them. And then again you have to take the break of 15 minutes, and then again you have to come back, and then again you have to, if you find some difficulty in the problems, you have to ponder on those things, or maybe you have to understand, let's say some concept is missing, so you have to understand that concept again. If you got some doubt, you have to ask that doubt in the next 2 hours. Okay, so that framework you have to make. Maybe you can start some other subject also. Let's say you are taking some two subject in parallel. So first 2 hours you pick one subject, and then next 2 hours devote some problem on that particular concept that you have studied. Then next 2 hours for the next subject, and then next 2 hours on the problem solving, and then last 2 hours you can take on maybe on revision. Okay, so this way you can break your time. Don't make long targets like 1 month. In 1 month I want to complete that. No, don't do that. Make small targets and try to achieve them. Before sleeping, think that, okay, whether I have achieved that target or not. So you have to set the target, guys. This is very important. And make small targets. Don't make long targets or big targets. Be practical in doing that. What the student do? They make an impractical timetable. Okay, I mean, you have to add every practicalities that you have to go to the market also, you have to take bath, you have to go to college also, you have to do this work also, that work also. So everything that you have to include in your timetable. Be practical while making your timetable. While setting the target, be practical that this much of time you have. So you have to devote this much of time. Don't be impractical, because what the student do is they just make their their timetable, and that timetable is very impractical. Don't do that. Okay, don't be idealistic. You have to talk to your parents also, your family members also. You have to go to the market also. You have to do some daily routine. I mean, you have to follow those things. After that, how much time you have? That time you have to devote on study. For that time, you have to make the timetable. For that time, you have to make the schedule. In that time, you have to set the target that this time I have. During this time, I need to complete that topic. Okay. So that thing is very important. Don't make long targets. Okay. Make the small target, like today, I have to complete this. Okay. I have this much of hours, I have to complete it. This way, you can increase your study time. Slowly, you will see that your study time will be increased. Okay. And you will feel better. Okay. So these are the secret point that you need to remember, guys. If you follow these points, believe me, you'll feel happy and you can devote more time on your study. Some of you may ask me, sir, how much time you devote on study? Even today, I devote 4 to 5 hours. I have studied everything in electrical engineering. I teach almost every subject. I'm not that much, I'm not a pro, but you can say I have devoted much time on engineering subjects. From last 10 years, I'm teaching almost every subject in electrical engineering. Still, I am devoting 4 to 5 hours on daily basis on my studies. Whether I study some physics part or maybe some other things, but I am studying. I devote time. I devote at least 4 to 5 hours on my study, even today. So you have to make the target, guys. Focus on yourself, focus on your targets, achieve them, and you will feel happy. Okay, don't stop studying. Okay. Okay, guys. So now I will take your doubts. Okay. I will take your doubts and you can ask me your doubt if you have any. Okay, guys. So let's take your doubt. When will power system be started? Power system has started on our paid batch on YouTube. Maybe from this month, I'm going to start topics on power system. Okay. Some important topics on power system I will take on YouTube also. Okay. Mani Kandan. Plan complete shortcut of that particular subject session for BEP subscription student on app. Okay. Yes, I can do that. Mani Kandan. Okay, I'll do that. Okay, I'll make some free sessions so that you can revise the subject in a fast way. Okay, so or shortcuts maybe. I'll do that. I have like 5 hours per day and I have 4 more subjects now. I'm working right now. Okay, that's a good point. So you have enough time, no? If you have 5 hours per day and 4 subjects are remaining, you can easily complete those subjects. At least take 2 subjects in parallel. Okay, attend 1 lecture at a time. If you are going 2 subjects in parallel, then 2 lectures you have to attend on daily basis, and remaining time, if you have maybe 2 hours or maybe 3 hours, whatever time you left, in that time you can do the practice. And on the weekend basis, you can go for the revision also. Okay, so this way you can plan yourself. Okay, sir, please start core electrical PYQs. It will be helpful. Yes, Kamal Pratap Singh. We have planned PYQs, and soon you will see that on YouTube on free classes I will teach you PYQs. Okay, on core subjects. Okay. Okay. Practical time to complete network theory, sir. Practical time to complete network theory. Let me tell you. If you go for the lectures, let's say in lectures, I have taken, I think 100, maybe 90 to 100 hours in network theory. If you are looking at BYJU'S, then I have taken, I think 100 hours or maybe 90 hours on network theory. So that 90 hours you have to devote for the concept development, concept building, and then extra 90 hours you have to devote for problem solving. It means you need 180 hours. Okay. You need 180 hours, at least 180 hours, 90 hours for that lectures and 90 hours, at least 90 hours for problem solving. Okay. So yes, Sai Krishna. Okay, Sai Krishna. Thank you. Okay, guys, what is the right sequence of the completing our syllabus subject wise? Yes, Roshan Kumar. That's a good question. Right sequence is first you have to go for the network theory. Okay. If you are from electrical or electronics or instrumentation background, first you have to go for the network theory. And then you go for the signal and system, or you can take them in parallel also. Network and signal. After completing network and signal, you can start with control system or digital electronics or mathematics, whatever. Okay. So after completing network and signal, you can even start control system and digital. Take two subjects in parallel, na? Control system and digital. After completing that, you can start one core subject also. Now you don't have any problem because you have completed the basic part. Once the basic subject is over, now you can go for the advanced subject. Now you can select one analog electronics, or maybe electrical machine if you are electrical from electrical background, or maybe communication if you are from EC background. It means you can start with the core part also. First you have to complete the basic subjects, network signal first, and then digital control, and then maths also. Okay, so these are the basic subjects. Okay guys, I think I have taken. Sir, on which date you will start power system? Power system has started on our paid batch. Let me tell you guys, power system has started on our paid batch, but on YouTube I'm going to start power system very soon. Maybe you can say maybe power system I'm going to start from next week, next month most probably, or you can say from 20th of this month most probably I will start power system or electrical machine. Sir, car electrical connection. Okay, okay. So you have watched today's session. Okay, you keep watching that Learn with Fun videos. Now, in Learn with Fun videos, I have performed some experiments. Those experiments will help you to understand the concept. So for conceptual understanding, or maybe some practical application, if you want to understand the practical application, those my short videos. If you have seen 1 minute video, that shorts, you can say. Shorts are very important because I usually perform those experiments in the shorts, and the Learn with Fun videos, because I try to perform some experiments so that you get the practical aspect of the concept also. Okay, so that is more important, guys. I hope you are enjoying. Yes, I hope you are enjoying. That's why I'm telling you, no? That's why I'm teaching you that part, because if you are studying that application, believe me, you will feel more interested in the engineering. Okay, and you will understand where the concept is used. Like in car, that today I have performed one experiment. Today you got the video, in which I have told you how the car connections are there. Now there are so many things in electrical vehicles where electrical engineering is required or electronics engineering is required. Now you can see there are indicators. I have discussed in that video also. There are indicators. How to design those indicators using 555 timer IC. Think about it. Okay, using oscillators, using BJTs. How to design those indicators. Okay, so you can do that. Switches, there are so many switches in the cars. Okay, you can think about it. Okay guys, so there are so many things that you can understand from these Learn with Fun videos. So please watch them. These Learn with Fun series is very interesting, very good, and I hope you are also enjoying these sessions. Okay, yes, using multi-vibrator, obviously you know how to, but you have to design the multi-vibrator, because there will be so many problems while designing. Which device you need to use, just Google it, okay, and which device, which IC you have to use, and at least try to design it. Okay, and now maybe Diwali is coming soon, so you can use those indicators on Diwali. Okay, so anyway, make a strategy video to complete our syllabus of electrical engineering before gate exam. Yes, Roshan, I can do that. Maybe next video I will take on this. Okay, on strategy video. Okay, okay guys, so anything else you want to say something, or you want to ask something, or if you have any doubt, please ask guys, please ask. On YouTube, very soon I'm going to start electrical machines, power electronics and power system, because now last 4 to 5 months I want to devote on core part. I have told you network theory, control system, and some topics on signal system. Now I don't want to go into the basic subjects. Now I want to take core subjects. Okay, so last 4 or 5 months on YouTube also I will take some topics, some important topics on core subjects. Okay, like machine, power system and power electronics. Okay, so you will soon see those topics from my side. Sir, how much time is recommended to complete syllabus before gate exam? I think you should complete the syllabus in the before the month of January. I mean, at least 1 month you have to give on the revision or test series or whatever. Okay, I mean at the end of the December month, syllabus must be completed. Okay, so you have to make the target accordingly. Sir, up to what time syllabus should be completed? I told you. Sir, BITS पिलानी में power system and power electronics specialization नहीं है क्या? यार अनीश चौहान, बिट्स पिलानी का यार मुझे पता तो नहीं है कि उसमें है या नहीं है, बट मैं पता कर सकता हूं. आप मुझसे कांटेक्ट करके मेरे नंबर पे मैसेज छोड़ दीजिए, माई नंबर इज 7508211721। ठीक है, आप इस वीडियो को पीछे करके फिर से सुन लीजिएगा, 7508211721। दिस इज माई व्हाट्सएप नंबर। सेंड मी अ मैसेज ऑन व्हाट्सएप एंड आई विल कंफर्म एंड आई विल टेल यू। ओके, तो मैं श्योर नहीं हूं लेकिन इस बारे में, या आप किसी भी टेलीग्राम ग्रुप पे भी पूछ सकते हो, ये कोई बड़ी चीज नहीं है, आपको पता चलेगी, आप वेबसाइट पे भी जाके देख सकते हो। ठीक है, विच पिलानी की वेबसाइट पे भी आप देख सकते हो। सर वी कैन टेक वन सब्जेक्ट फॉर गेट, वी कैन टेक वन सब्जेक्ट, अंकित अग्रवाल। one subject, no, if you are preparing one subject and you are targeting gate, there is no point of doing that. Okay, at least 6-7 subject you have to complete. Okay, after completing 6-7 subject, and if you are giving your best in those 6-7 subject, you can easily get good rank. Okay, but if you want top 50 or top 10, okay, then you have to complete all the subjects. Okay, so this is important. Telegram link of yours, sir. Okay, I'll give you my Telegram link also. You can send me a WhatsApp message on my number. My number is 750. Let me write the number also. Okay, you can send me a message 75082111721. Okay, so this is the number on which you can send me a message. Network theory or nodal shortcuts and other shortcuts are also too useful for efficient. Do extra classes for all these shortcuts on Vision Batch, sir. Oh, okay, Manikandan. Yes, I can plan some app classes on shortcuts. Okay, I can plan some app classes on shortcuts in parallel. Yes, in parallel you can take 2 subjects, Ankit. In parallel, take 2 subjects in parallel, like at least 2 subjects, because one subject you will get bored. If you want to improve your study time, take 2 subjects in parallel. Means you can take one as network theory or one as signal and system if you are starting the preparation. Okay, after completing the basic part, you can go for the core subject. Take one long subject, one easy subject, one difficult subject, one easy subject in parallel. Okay, this way you can go ahead and you can prepare accordingly. Okay guys, so I think I have taken all the query. I have addressed all the queries, guys. Okay guys, so thank you for showing interest in this class, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this session. Don't forget to like this session and subscribe our channel if you have not subscribed us, and press the bell icon so that you get the notification whenever my sessions are live. And that's all. Okay, so keep studying, and now I'm going to plan core part on YouTube. Okay, on YouTube you will see machines, power system and power electronics lectures, and whatever you recommend. Okay, if you have some specific demand, let's say in machine you want this topic, or in power system you want this topic, or power electronics you want this topic, you can message me. Okay, this is my number, you can even message me, you can leave a WhatsApp message. Okay, no problem, don't call me, just send me a message. Sir, consistency नहीं आ रहा है, क्या करें? श्रीमंता मलिक, I told you consistency मतलब स्टडी टाइम को कैसे इंक्रीज करें ना, वही पॉइंट आ गया ना। तो मैंने आपको बता दिया यार, कुछ बेसिक पॉइंट है, उनको तो आप छोड़ ही नहीं सकते हो ना, वो बेसिक पॉइंट फॉलो करो। वो बेसिक पॉइंट ही मैंने डिस्कस किया आज के वीडियो में, कि भाई कैसे आपको कंसिस्टेंसी आएगी, कैसे आप स्टडी टाइम को इंक्रीज कर सकते हो। कुछ बेसिक पॉइंट्स हैं, आप उनसे भाग नहीं सकते हो, उसका कोई शॉर्टकट नहीं है, तो इसलिए आप उन पॉइंट्स को फॉलो कीजिए दोस्तों। ठीक है, और बस देखना, आपको रिजल्ट जरूर मिलेगा उसका। ठीक है, तो वो ही पॉइंट मैंने डिस्कस किया इस वीडियो में। सर, ई स्टूडेंट के लिए एनालॉग एंड डिजिटल डीप में पढ़ना सही है? मेरे को नहीं लगता। एज फार एज गेट इज कंसर्न, डिजिटल ई स्टूडेंट के लिए बहुत आसान आता है। ठीक है, एनालॉग भी बहुत आसान आता है, ज्यादा डेप्थ में जाने की जरूरत नहीं है आप, लेकिन जो सिलेबस में लिखा हुआ है उसको जरूर पढ़ लो। ठीक है, हालांकि वो कम मार्क्स के पूछे जाते हैं। डिजिटल 3-4 नंबर का आता है यार, और उसमें आसान टॉपिक आते हैं। बूलियन अलजेब्रा है एक टॉपिक, एक के मैप है, एक मक्सिस वगैरह का टॉपिक है, एक आपके जो सीक्वेंशियल सर्किट जो आ जाते हैं, बस 3-4 टॉपिक हैं, हर साल उन्हीं में से पूछा जाता है। ऐसे ही एनालॉग इलेक्ट्रॉनिक्स को अगर आप देखते हो तो उसमें डायोड सर्किट्स हैं, दैट इज इंपॉर्टेंट पार्ट। बीजेटी बायसिंग, बीजेटी एम्पलीफिकेशन इतना ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट नहीं है इलेक्ट्रिकल के लिए, बट बीजेटी बायसिंग इज इंपॉर्टेंट। ऑपरेशनल एम्पलीफायर, ये काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है। तो 2-3 टॉपिक है एनालॉग में, इनको अच्छे से कर लो, मुझे लगता है कि इजीली आप इनमें स्कोर कर सकते हैं। ओके, सो गाइज, आई थिंक नाउ आई नीड टू स्टॉप द सेशन। ओके, so thank you for showing interest in this class, and see you in the next session. Take care guys. तो पढ़ते रहिए, मुस्कुराते रहिए, नेक्स्ट टाइम मिलेंगे। लर्न विद फन वीडियोस को जरूर देखिए, इंटरेस्टिंग है, एक्सपेरिमेंट वाले वीडियोस हैं, स्पेशली मेरे वीडियो जो है इलेक्ट्रिकल स्टूडेंट जरूर देख लीजिएगा, बिकॉज आगे भी जो वीडियोस आएंगे मेरे, वो कोर सब्जेक्ट से रिलेटेड काफी सारे वीडियोस आएंगे एक्सपेरिमेंट वाले, उनको जरूर देखिए। ठीक है, हाँ चंदन मैं ले लूंगा एक इंपॉर्टेंट टॉपिक्स का सेशन, ठीक है। ओके चंद्रा, थैंक यू गाइस, टेक केयर, बाय।